My name is Irina. Welcome to my studio and Mental Health Monday. I was just doing something. My fingers are dirty. So this week, I was barely in my room for just me. It's just how it turned out, you know. I was making a bunch of videos, so that's good. I was working on that. I was enjoying making stuff on video. I didn't do anything for myself, or barely anything. I don't know if I showed you this or if I showed you this, you know, I don't remember anymore because it's been a whole week. I'm not quite sure, but I have to put these away because these are completely done. I could use them. I have sewn them all. Well, I could hang some stuff from this one, I guess. Yeah, I want to hang stuff from everywhere now, you know. Yeah, I guess I could, but these are completely done because there's something hanging here and I have the envelopes, and I need to put them into this box. And then when I make my journal, I need to have this in front of me so I can go through and just see, you know, what can I add? What can we add? What can we do? Because they're ready. They are ready, you know. So maybe that's what I should do. Then what did I do? Oh, I printed out and fussy cut a whole bunch of butterflies because I've decided to make a girl. And when I was cleaning up, I was cutting out this. Remember? It's Julie Nutting Girl. What did I do? Oh, after I made the tag, I left them here, and then I felt, I don't know, I got really excited to paper piece another one. That's what I used to do when I started out, not at the very beginning, but a little later. I loved making the dolls and paper piece them. Hold on, I have one here that I have made a long time ago. I probably wanted to put her into a pocket letter, and then I stopped making them. She's gonna fall apart soon because it's very thin. She has a very thin neck. But I could actually put her into my journal. I have one in there already. Why not put another one? But yeah, this is all paper pieced. If you don't know how to do that, you just stamp the girl on a piece of cardstock. Well, stamp it here that it has actually all the lines. And then you stamp it on different papers. And you fussy cut and you kind of layer it. You know, you can use fibers, you can use glitter, you can use whatever you want to use, right? There are a trillion ideas on online, like Pinterest, and probably on YouTube as well. I did not look, but I would assume so. This is what I would think, that they're on YouTube. Julie Nutting Girls. People make amazing things with that, just amazing. So I'm wondering right now, should I leave her here so I remember? I will probably just stick her here and hope for the best. Yep. You all you need is one. And with one girl you can make a whole ton of different things. Because you can always, or if you have two, sometimes it works out that you can use a dress from one on another one or whatever. Sometimes it doesn't. I tried it with this one actually. I wanted her top, but she is skinnier than her. You see? So I cut out her top, but it was too small for her. That was funny. I paper pieced her, and this is why I actually fussy cut the butterflies, because I wanted to make a girl with wings, and that's what I made. It took me the longest time because I forgot how to paper piece. Truthfully, I forgot that you make a foundation. You always need a foundation where you will stick everything. I forgot that part, and I started just, you know, cutting and oh, I forgot to give her any. I need to put something here, maybe some bling or something. Oh, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah. So, however, I forgot that, and then I had to redo. And this is the same thing like here. I just have shipping paper on top of a cardstock. And she's a good journaling card. Once I was done, I thought, oh, you're a good journaling card because you can still write on the back, right? I was thinking, should I put another girl here so it looks a little more kind of done? But no. I kind of like it this way. However, that was what I done this week. This week has not been a very good week for me because I was my anxiety was just through the roof. Why do I have a needle here on my desk? Oh, because my last project involved sewing. Hold on, I want to hold on. No, I'm trying to do something else here. Once again, just get distracted and distracted. Should we give her the big ones or the small ones? Let's get the small ones here. I have a small one right here. I had a lot of anxiety this week. It was just barely possible. I actually had to take one medication that he prescribed, Ativan, but Ativan does not work. I told him, like, it doesn't work for me because I remember first time ever, I've never gotten any sedatives before, at least not that I know of, maybe before a surgery, but I don't know. However, I got Ativan and it wouldn't work for me, and then they gave me Xanax and it worked. So I told it to my psychiatrist, but he said he doesn't prescribe Xanax, which makes zero sense. Why would you prescribe Ativan but not Xanax? It's benzo either way. However, he prescribed me a bigger dose. He prescribed me 2 milligram pills. I told him it won't work because I know it already because I had it before. So he said you take the 2 milligram and then half an hour. If it didn't get better, you take another 2 milligrams. So 4 milligrams. Okay, that's a lot. If you've never taken any, that's a lot. At least that's what Google says and my doctor says, that this is a lot. So I took 2, half an hour, nothing. Not even a little bit of relief. So I took another one. So 4 milligrams now. Nothing. It did not take away my anxiety at all. So I had to suffer through about an hour of anxiety, and then it kicked in and I fell asleep. I don't even remember, you know. But if you have panic attacks and you have to go for an hour through an attack without medication working, you know what I'm talking about, right? It's oh my God. But yeah, well, the medication that works for me, I'm not gonna get. And it's not like I'm taking it every week or something, right? So all I need is maybe 2-3 pills in a month, because I'm only using it in a really bad panic attack. I'm not using it for anxiety, even if it's a lot of anxiety, because of course I don't want to get addicted. And I just came off one and I don't want to be coming off another one. So yeah, but I want to know that if I'm having really bad panic attack, I do have something that will stop it. But nope. And all of that only because people misuse medication. Then people like me are not able to get medication that they need and that helps. Right, so I just watched actually about Oxy. Nobody, thank God they don't prescribe it anymore, but pain medication is, just because of the Oxy epidemic, people having a hard time getting pain medication or opioids or something, right? Because like legit sick people can't get it because other people misused it. Well, I understand that they misused it because they were told that it's not addictive. So I get that part. But still, even now, they will not prescribe it to you because now people keep abusing it. So please stop abusing medication so people like me or other people who really are in trouble can get the medication that they need, you know. I'm so terrified of getting addicted. My therapist said I will never get addicted to anything because I'm so terrified. That's my biggest fear. For some reason it is. All right, that's it, actually. I finished it. Look, now she looks much better, right? Maybe I should have used some glue. I didn't know how old those blinks are. I hope they're gonna stay stuck. But it's durable. It's adorable. So you don't need, like, look, I'll show you. Oh, this is the same. I have different ones. I was thinking about different ones. I could just leave this as is And it would be a writing spot from back and front. I think it looks pretty too. And I do have a smaller one. Come on. I think that looks super pretty as well. If you just have a girl here and some colored wings, and then she's a writing spot, love it. You don't need to always use Tim Holtz, people, but this is an idea from people who do have Tim. I don't know, I think the first time I saw it, it was Tim Holtz. Somebody from Tim Holtz. Hold on, I'm trying to find a Tim Holtz doll that is by herself. I only have the man here. Somebody do. I think I might have used up all the singles. But why not use a man? A man can have wings. What's this? Isn't it amazing? I love it. I love it. Oh, yeah. Stop it. Okay. So that was the only thing I think that I did. I might have sewn some of the cards. I might have. Oh yeah, I did. Oh, I just saw it. I put them all on this side. Okay, so I have done more than I told you, because look at this. I have sewn a whole bunch, actually. Look at this. I've sewn a whole bunch. Yay. All of the magazine cards I've done. You remember I was backing them. All of these are backed, so they are journaling spots. And then all of them are backed, you know. So now if I wanted to, I can just hang something from the side or just not hang something from the side. I think I will decide whenever I use it for a project, right? But all the cards are done. And these I just left as is, cut them apart. They are journaling cards. I think this is from Graphics Fairy, if I remember correctly. And then these are just coffee dyed, not sewn, but I have sewn a whole bunch of these. Some more. Yep. I should hang something from the sides. And here I will just leave as is. And then if I'm putting it in my journal, this journal, for example, that I'm making right now, then I can kind of figure out what color circles or what do I want to hang from there. This turned out so good. You know? I love it. I love it. It's like, I don't know. Sometimes if I do something and then it's a while until I see it again, my brain is thinking, whoa, did you make this one? You know, it looks so good. Are you sure you made it? So yeah, that's how it goes with my brain. All right, I think I'm gonna try and stamp on her. I might mess her up. Maybe I should not stamp on her. Maybe I should really keep her as a journaling spot. Because now I kind of think of that. I kind of think it wouldn't be too bad. If we give her some wings, is that the same? Yeah. If we give her some wings, she could be, you know. No. No. This way is the perfect way. I think so. Look. You can tell that this is a girl, right? And then you can write your stuff in there. I think it's cool. All right. Ooh, I have an idea. Okay. Where do we put her? I have an idea. I just don't know if she's not too big. Where is a journal page? I have one right here. Okay. Oh, she might be way too big for that. Oh, look how big she is. She fits onto the whole page. I wasn't thinking about that. We'll see. I have a little idea. Maybe when I'm done here, I might do it. Yeah. However, that was my Monday report. I like it. You know, I know it's not a lot that I'm telling or showing you here, but at least I could actually go back and look at all the Mondays and see how I progressed in the week. That's a very good thing to have, right? So, and maybe it helps somebody. Maybe you are going through the same thing and you're having anxiety and you have to deal with doctors or do something, you know, maybe you feel alone. I'm here, you know, like I always say, check in on your friends, check in on other people. You never know what they are going through, you know, they might need help. And I heard somewhere that all you need is 8 minutes, 8 minutes, and that's it. Because I'm at the moment, for me, for example, I cannot have a longer conversation. Couple minutes, I'm here. But if it's like half an hour or longer, I don't have energy for that. So just, you know, check in quickly and let people know that you think of them. I hope you guys are all healthy and happy and having a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.